Sit back and relax and just 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 welcome to the
You asked for it, you got it on the Hot Pepper Show. Playing good music and good conversation. The hottest topic that you hear. So let the music flow, resonate your soul. Let it heal your soul. Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. Hot Pepper Show.
As I unhit the mute button, hello everyone. How you guys doing? Happy Monday to you. Oh, I'm so excited. The second Monday of the new year of 2024. In case you missed it, it is 2024. In case you slept through it, it is 2024. It's no longer 2023, so you got to get used to writing those checks. Oops, do people still write checks? Oops, yes, I do. Okay, so you have to get used to putting 2024 at the end. I do. That's my disclaimer. I do. I'm old school. I write checks. They never write checks. Someone told me it's safer than, doing your credit card these days because everyone's hacking those. So, hey, you write checks, you write checks. But welcome. Hey, sis. Thank you. Oh, my sis from Fort Worth, Texas. Thank you for joining. I'm so glad that you're on. Just want to let you guys know I do this every Monday at 7 p.m. And it's called The Hot Pepper Show. And I'm glad that you're joining me. If you are on YouTube, just to let you know. Hey, Miss D, Louisiana is in the house. Really? You here, girl. Thank you so much, Miss D. But if you're on YouTube and you find yourself wanting to comment because you've joined my YouTube channel, the only way that you can comment is you have to subscribe to the channel. So just subscribe, hit the little bell so you can do all, and it'll let you know whenever I am live. That way you can catch the Hot Pepper Show. And then if you need to go back and watch the previous ones, you can do that. It's all good. So just share, like, comment, so we can get the algorithms up, out. I got to say that word correctly, the algorithms. We got to get them up and going. So do that, please. Please, I beg of you. I don't mean to beg, but I have to. Yeah. Just to let you know, October London is coming to Houston, Texas. On March the 1st, he's going to be at the warehouse, you guys. It's going to be a great show. And he's going to be in Dallas. I think those are the only two cities in Texas that he's hitting. And it is the Rebirth of Marvin tour. You don't know who Marvin is? Listen to October London. He sounds like Marvin Gaye. So he is along with Jay Brown and the Shindellas. I've interviewed both of them on my podcast, so you can go back and look at that interview. The Shindellas was last Monday, and Jay Brown was the end of December. I believe it was on Christmas, not Christmas Day, the weekend before Christmas. So you can check out those interviews. But yes, would love for you to check them out when they come into your city, because that tour is going to be oh so magnificent. So today, I would like to introduce to you guys, you might not know who she is, and you might know who she is. But for those who don't know, and those who do, I have the honor of interviewing this young lady. This will be my second time. No, my third time. Third time? I think third time. Is it third time, Nesha? Is it three? Nesha like, it's three. You forgot the first one, Pepper? I did not. It just kind of slipped my mind. As a friend of mine says, my cheese slid off my cracker. So my cheese slid off my cracker and I forgot that quick. So this will be the third time that I have interviewed her. And I am so excited because now you get to see her face with the voice. I guess I can take that down a little bit so you can kind of see. Yeah, my name. Yeah, this is me. So this will be the third time interviewing her, and I'm so glad because I believe she's slept on. She is. She's been in this game a long time, but her voice is high. I tell people she sounds like the girls, the sisters from Escape. So you know they can sing, right? Well, we got a Nisha, y'all. We got a Nisha. Her name is Nesha. Nesha Davoice. So let me play a song. Oh, this is going to bring back memories for her because this song is super special. And she's going to tell us why it's super special because something just happened recently with this song. And I am so glad that I got it so I can share it with you guys and so you can hear it. So after this song, you will hear from none other than Nesha Davoice right here on the Hot Pepper Show. So let us check it out.
This little cutie tryna get me with his pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Walk up in the club, looking a superstar. Everywhere I turn, it looking like you're looking at my dress like you wanna take a test. Let me show you, baby boy, that you can't handle this. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. This little cutie tryna get me with his pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? I know you want it, I can see it in your eyes and show me. You wanna give it to me, baby, you like it. Every time that my hips is whining, you wanna take it to the dance floor, go. You say you like the way I move it slow. You wanna go a little faster, oh. The baby boy got my hips, I know you never seen a gal move like this, girl. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. This little cutie tryna get me with his pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. We walked up to the body, said, "Gala, fill your cup." And I looked to my left, I said, "Baby, fill it up." And he took me to the dance floor. Did you turn it up? Said, "Did you turn it up?" Said, "Did you turn it up?" Said, "You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Tonight, I'm feeling like a superstar. Not caring who you are, out on the floor. Who you are tonight, I'm not trying to get with you, not going home with you. Just let it go. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. This little cutie tryna get me with his pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Hey.
Uh, 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 uh. Wait. Put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Look here, put your hands. Wait, what am I doing? We gotta do put your hands up.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Pepper. That brings back so many memories for me. Oh, so many memories for me.
So it was done how long ago?
Oh, that was done, well, almost 14 years because that was done in 2010.
Okay, so the vibe that I get from that is the Beyonce.
Yes, yes.
So was that done before Beyonce?
It was done right about the time when Single Ladies was out.
Okay.
And
Okay.
right about that time, it was, that's what it sounds like, that vibe at that time. And
Yes.
it was actually a freestyle, Pepper.
Are you serious?
No, No, I did two songs that was a freestyle, and this was a freestyle. And I never forget when we first heard the when I first heard the beat, and I went home and I started freestyling the song because I knew what it sounded like. And I remember when we first, this was probably one of my biggest songs because it was also playing overseas also. And this was my biggest club record because everybody loved it. And I remember opening Virginia Wine a couple years, probably maybe like a year after that song was released.
Okay.
And I remember going in the club and everybody knew the song. The ladies were clapping, doing the soul clap. I was like, oh my God, like,
You know my song.
I know my song. So it was a gratifying moment for me because as a local artist, when people are singing your song and dancing to your music,
Uh-huh.
it brings this joy all over you. And I
Yeah.
received that. I received that joy from the audience. And so it was on from them. It was up from them.
Wow. So it was like, Mama, I made it because look here,
Yes. Yes.
they know my music. Like, yes.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Well,
Yes.
you know what? Let me go back because girl, we didn't got all into something else. I'm like, I didn't even introduce you. I gotta introduce you. Everyone, let me introduce. I would say my love, Nesha Davoice, because I love some Nesha Davoice. Okay? And we gotta get that. You can't say the voice, it's the voice.
The voice.
DA.
Yes.
DA.
Yes.
Everyone, welcome Nesha Davoice to the Hot Pepper Show. Oh, duh. That's what happens, right? And then we're gonna give you the whole. Okay, I got it. Is that how they do it?
Yeah, that's you hear that mostly, like when you're in the dance hall. You
Yes,
hear you hear
yes,
that a lot. So
yes,
yeah.
yes. So welcome back. This is our third encounter.
Yes.
Um, girl, you doing good. Because if you make it on the Hot Pepper Show 3 times, you doing good. Hello, girl.
Well, thank you, Peppa. I love me some Peppa. You have supported me since I very first, since I really started, since Voodoo and Handle It and Circle. So I thank you so much, especially for allowing me back on the show. So thank you.
Are you welcome? And plus, I love that you can talk more than me. So that's
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
that's always a good thing. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, thank you. I can kind of sit back and say, give you a subject and be like, okay,
Oh Lord.
what else
Oh
you gonna talk
Jesus.
about, Nisha? Okay, good. So tell everyone where you are originally from, in case they don't know. And you're a Southern girl, so tell them where you're from.
Yes, I am. I'm a Southern girl. I'm originally from Bennettsville, South Carolina,
Okay,
born and raised. And I'm currently residing in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina right now.
okay. So is it something about being raised in the South that identifies you?
It is. We Southerners, as what Northerners say about us, like,
Mhm.
we speak to people.
Yes, we do.
We do. We have that Southern hospitality. What Northerners say that we don't. There's a certain twang that we have about the way that we talk.
Yes.
Every now and again, my Southern twang will come out, and some of my ebonics will come out as well.
Yes,
But
yes.
I think for the most part, we are very kind-hearted people. I think being raised from the South, you learn a lot, especially about survival. I know they talk a lot about Northerners, and they talk about the way to survive.
Hmm.
We know ways, very good ways how to survive also.
Yeah.
And I think being raised in the South, there's a lot of things that I say blues wise
Hmm.
that you learn, especially in R&B.
Hmm.
You have a lot of stories that you can talk about with the blues, and a lot of hardships and things that people go through on a daily basis.
Right.
That being a Southern belle, I say Southern belle. People say South Carolina, we're not Southern belles, but we
Yeah,
are.
yeah. You are.
We are.
You are. You
We
are.
are.
You are. Yeah.
So I think being from South Carolina kind of shaped a lot of my storytelling. There's a lot of different types of things that goes on in everyday life in
Hmm.
being in the South that I
Hmm.
think we don't get enough of, especially in the industry where we don't get enough of storytelling. So I
Right.
think shaping my mindset in the way how we present ourselves in storytelling is a huge concept and the way that I have been developed as an artist.
And in storytelling, I mean, your storytelling started at a young age in church.
Yes,
So
it did.
you
It
saw the
did.
stories, you saw you're sitting in the back going, did that really happen? Are they really doing that? And then you grow up and you go, I think I want to talk about that. I think I want to
Yes.
write about that. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, indeed. I think mostly in the South, where we focus a lot on church. We
Mhm.
talk a lot about church and being in the up, being in the church and
Mhm.
growing up in the church. There's a lot of different things you do learn.
Mhm.
You learn a lot about yourself and self-respect, and then at the same time, you do learn more about music
Mhm.
and how the riffs, the runs, the melody, a lot
Yes.
of those things come from being, in church choirs. You learn your
Right.
harmony, you learn how to listen
Right.
to others, making sure that you're on pitch. Because trust me, if you're not on pitch, somebody's gonna tell you if you're not singing the note right.
Especially our
So
people. Our people will tell you. Our people will
yes.
let you know. Yeah. They will.
Yeah, so I learned a lot of being in the choir at a young age and having a father that is a musician too. So
Mhm.
it's a lot being raised in the church and then also having a father that is a musician.
Yeah. A lot expected of you. And I think that also the church it teaches you how to have tough skin,
Yes.
but yet it also teaches you how to be loving.
Yes.
It's like a both part thing. And sometimes you only get the tough skin, and then you really don't have a soft heart because you end up being tough all of your life, and then yeah. So I think it's a twofold thing. It'll
It is.
teach you to have some tough skin, but it'll also teach you how to love.
Yes, I
Yeah,
definitely agree with that.
yeah, yeah. So everyone, this is Nesha Davoice, and when we come back, I want to know how you got divorced because someone just texted me and said, "How did she get divorced?" I'll be like, I don't know, but we're gonna ask her that question. So let's go to another song. Let's see. We already played "Handle It," y'all. If y'all missed "Handle It," y'all, I might play it again because that got us going. Let me acknowledge the people in here. Do you know Beyonce, Bianca? Okay, Beyonce. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Thank you for joining us. You have a beautiful name. You got to tell me if I'm saying it right. Bianca. I think it's Bianca. Okay. Carolyn Smith. Hello, stranger. Where you been? Hello, all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There she is, vocals and production. Yes. And then she's like, okay. It's all about. Okay. So she must know you because I don't know who she is, but I'm glad that you're joining us, or maybe someone told you to join. So
Yes.
we're glad that you're here. So let's go back to another song. See, Handle It. We're gonna take off Handle It. So let's go back to the beginning. This is when I first heard you. You're like, which one is that? What could that be? I know you want to guess right now. You're like, let me guess. Let me just guess, Pepper. Let me just guess. Well, I'll just go ahead and play for everyone. This is Nesha Davoice right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Sitting here torn between the two. I know I'm in love with you, but I'm just so confused. There's so much I'm gonna lose. I hope that you can understand that I can't choose between you and my man. The time that we spend is full. Every time I'm with them, I seem to be thinking about you. It's haunting me. You won't let me leave. Now what am I supposed to do when I'm in love with you? When I'm in love with you, it's haunting me. It won't let me leave. I'm so scared of loving you. So much I'm gonna lose. So much I'm gonna lose. No, no, it won't let me leave. Yeah. Sneaking in the house so 1:02, knowing I was just start loving you. With my panties in my purse and I'm praying to God that my man don't wanna screw. I'm rushing to the shower, standing here like, damn man, what the hell did I just do? I'm standing there crying aside, no, but all the things that me and my man have been through. It's haunting me, it won't let me leave. And what am I supposed to do when I'm in love with you? When I'm in love with you, it's haunting me, it won't let me leave. Goodbye, my love. Ooh, it's haunting me. It won't let me leave. What am I supposed to do when I'm in love with you? When I'm in love with you, it's haunting me. It won't let me leave. I don't wanna lose my man. Don't wanna lose my love.
Okay. What am I supposed to do when I'm in love with you? When I'm in love with you, what am I supposed to do?
Uh-oh.
What am I gonna do? Like it's heartache. I'm torn. Like, what you want me to do? I guess I'll just continue loving you. And I'll get my heart broke again, and then I'll still continue loving you. Yeah, okay. That's what we do, right?
That's what we do. That's
what
what
we
we
do.
do. I think that is like the ups and downs of being in love,
Mhm.
and that song was just really telling the opposite side of the normal story. This is basically talking about a female that is actually cheating on our boyfriend with someone else,
Mhm.
and she's torn between the two. She don't know which one she really wants to be with.
Okay.
Knowing that her and her boyfriend has been through a whole bunch of different types of things, but there's a man who's making her feel something that has never been felt before. So, do I go with the new thing, or
Yeah.
do I still stick with my old bae? It's one of those different types of things where I think from that perspective was at that time was never talked about.
Right.
We always talk about the man cheating, but let's talk about the female
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah. Because females do cheat.
Oh yeah, better than men, I think.
Yeah. A little bit sneaky. A little bit sneaky. We talked about this before that they will take it to their grave.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
To the grave. I'm not talking from experience because I'm still here. Just
Yes,
saying. I,
yes, indeed.
that's what I've been told. Not that the people came back from the grave and told me, but I'm just saying they just. I just know. I just know. So, how did you get the surname of Nesha Davoice? Where did Davoice come from?
So back in probably 2009,
Hmm.
2010, maybe early 2010, Andre Harrell had a superstar soul search
Okay.
in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hmm.
And I went to the event. I didn't win, but he seeked me out in the crowd. Like I made it to like the final round.
Okay.
And I remember when I first stepped on the stage, the very first time I stepped out on the stage, he stopped and he said, "That's a performer. That's how you perform."
Wow.
And when he said that, I was like, "Wow, he said
Yeah.
that that's how you perform because everybody that came before me, everybody was doing the same thing, standing in
Hmm.
front of a microphone."
Hmm.
So when I
Hmm.
got up there, I was doing my thing. I was doing what I normally do when I step on the stage, just being who I am.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I remember when it in my manager would tell you sometimes I can be very impatient. And so when he was naming who was going to the final round,
Hmm.
everybody else's name was called. Everybody else's name was called. And soon as he got to like maybe the last couple names, I was telling my manager, I was like, let's go, let's go.
Right.
And
Right.
he said, where's South Carolina? Where's South Carolina? Where's South Carolina?
Right.
And she looked at me, she said, see, I told you don't stop being impatient.
Because you were trying to go out the door, like, let's
I was
go,
about to leave.
let's leave.
So
Yeah.
basically that started the Voice of the Carolinas. And so my
Oh.
manager, we thought about it, and she said, we just do something on that would make people ask why would they call her the voice? Because
Mm.
my voice is very powerful. When
Hmm.
people look at me, they wouldn't expect
That's
this big voice to come out of my mouth.
exactly.
So the voice grew so much attention because people want to know
Hmm.
who is the voice, because you have the TV show The Voice.
Yes. Yes.
So couldn't use that, but The Voice is a way for where people can react and say, why did they call this girl The Voice?
Hmm.
So when Andre Harrell called me the voice of Carolina, so I'm in South Carolina, that was pretty much a way of entering into the surname Davoice, because again, looking at this small frame girl,
Yeah.
This voice comes out and you're like, where did all this come from?
Yeah.
And so it's pretty much stuck with me ever since then. And everyone that when we meet or I go somewhere, they say, yeah, she's the voice. I see why they call her the voice, because my
Wow.
voice is so powerful.
Yeah.
So it stuck with me over the years. We tried to drop it, but everybody was just like, nah, she's the voice. That's the
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah. I like that. I like it. Very catchy. And then of course people ask like me, like, and somebody else says text and go, how'd she get the voice? I'm like, I don't know. Well, just ask
Yeah.
her and see what's going
Yeah.
on. Now I noticed something else also, that you have worked with Vincent Herbert, which is
Yes, I have.
Tamar Braxton's ex-husband.
Yes, I have. I have.
And a tragedy happened.
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. When I was 15, I was working in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and I was introduced to this guy. Didn't know at the time who he was. And
Mm-hmm.
all I remember is he's worked with Black Records. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, who is that? It was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Aayliah. And I was like, oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in comes this tall guy, baseball cap,
Mm-hmm.
jacket,
Mm-hmm.
and sits down in front of me and says, sing for me. I'm like, okay. So, I sing, and he
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, I like her. So he told my manager at the time, he was like, I like her. I really like her. And I found out that his name was Vincent Herbert. So
Mm-hmm.
from then on, we were recording in Jersey. And that was my place. We recorded for like 2 years. And Vincent really showed me how to freestyle, really showed me how to write of what I felt. Because
Oh,
Vincent would put me on the spot and say, what are you feeling right now? Like we have this song here. What are you feeling right now? And I'm like, this is what I think. And he's like, okay, write it down. And then so we would write songs together. He would show me a lot more about melodies, a lot more about different types of harmonies, where I can go, where I can take the song,
mhm,
and strengthening my writing capabilities.
mhm,
So, and he would push me to the limit to where sometimes we would have to turn the lights off to sing because I wasn't hitting the song the way or giving the song the way that the emotion that it needed.
mhm, mhm,
So he really pushed me at a point where I literally had to show up in a way in my writing and also in my singing capabilities to be able to compete with the best that was out at that time.
mhm, mhm,
And I'll never forget, I was in a bad car accident during that time
mhm,
and kind of shattered a lot of the dreams that I did have at that point because
mhm,
I'm a young kid, I'm a
mhm,
cheerleader and all those different types of stuff. So I can't do those things anymore.
mhm,
And there was a lot that happened within that process. We didn't finish, what we started at that point in time, and it was a great experience to be able to work with someone that is so well respected in the music industry and that
mhm,
I can say that I had the opportunity to work with
mhm,
because he's produced so many people, Jojo, Tamar,
mhm.
he's worked on so many
Lady Gaga.
yeah, Lady Gaga, yeah,
Yeah,
so many huge projects.
yeah.
And just to say that I had the opportunity to work with him was a really good experience within itself.
So, do you think there's a possibility that there will be a reconnection?
Well, I hope so. I do not know where Vince is because Vince is sometimes off the radar.
Mhm,
So you'll see him. I think he was at one of Tamar's shows recently, not too
mhm,
long ago. But
mhm,
he's really off the radar sometimes. Sometimes you'll see him and sometimes you won't. So it's very hard to, I guess, connect with him at some point in time. So, but I
hmm.
do hope that one day we possibly will.
Well, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Let me. I'm gonna see on my end. Let me see who I can talk to, and
Okay,
you just never know.
awesome. You never know.
You never know because uh, I know for one that he is the type of person that will bring the best out in a person.
Yes,
He sees what other people don't see,
that is
and
correct.
he's always on mark. It's like,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
So yeah.
And I'll never forget it. Vincent, took me to so many different labels and we were going and he was really very adamant about putting your best self, making sure that each time when you present yourself, it's your best self. So I have to definitely give it to him, that writing ability, being able to be in the studio and focus. He really taught me that at a really young age.
Nice. Well, everyone, this is Nesha Davoice, right here on the Hot Pepper Show. Let's get back into some more music. Oh, where we go? What direction we going? You like, I don't know. I want to go back to Handle It right quick.
You want to jam? That's
I want to jam to Handle It. I'm like, ooh, let's go back to Handle It.
You want to jam?
Let's go to Circles.
Okay.
Why did you write this song?
So at the time, I was going through a very difficult breakup. We were working on a mixtape with DJ Skills, and we were trying to really find a sound that would definitely bring in the females, that would connect with the females as well as connect with the fellas as well.
Okay.
And so Skills presented to me the Big Brother sample of Slow It Down. And so I listened to it, and the lyrics just started to flow. So I was just, again, speaking of how I felt at the moment.
Right.
And this was a song that connected with females because it tells the story of, again, what we talked about earlier, going around and around in circles. We love you today. We don't love you tomorrow. So at the same time as the female asking the male, when are you going to make up your mind as to if we're going to be together or not? Because if we're not going to be together, then you know what? I can be on my way. I can go on by my business. I don't have to deal with you. And Circles was just a song that just resonated with so many females because so many of us experience that. You're consistently going around in a circle with a man who really does not know if he wants to be with you or not. We want to be with you, but you don't know if you want to be with me. So it was a song that I think touched a lot of females, and still to this day, the video has like over 10,000 views, and people still play the record still to this day.
Wow. Yeah. Well, everyone, here is Nesha Davoice with Circles right here on the Hot Pepper Show. Girl, I don't know what's going on. It won't play. I'm like, technical difficulties. Okay, well, I guess I have to come back to Circles. That's really interesting. Okay, well, let's go on over. Let's go on over here to Nobody's Fool. Okay, nobody. Well, tell us about Nobody's Fool. I don't know. I'm like going. I have no clue. I'm like,
so Nobody's Fool was off of Love Chronicles Volume 1, which again was off of the mixtape that we put out around about 2011. And this song talks about it's a true story. And it talks a lot about a female that has gone through a lot of things as to, you know, when you are with a guy and he has kids and, you know, you holding him down to the, you know, to the brink of everything. And you get to the point where you understand that you're being a fool for him, and also playing yourself for being in love with someone that deep and not really loving yourself. So Nobody's Fool is basically a woman realizing that, you know, I love myself more, but I can't play a fool for somebody at all.
Well, here it is, you guys, right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Well. Everybody's gonna play a fool one day in their life. I sure did. Let me tell you my story. I remember those times that I was sitting waiting for your call. I remember those times that I was sitting here all alone. I remember I was there for you every time you did your bid. I even played mama 2 and 3 of your kids. let you play me out. I know when it's full, the shame's on you. And now you cry cause I don't want you. Cause everybody plays a fool. Run all these games on you. I know when it's full, the shame's on you. And I'm over you. Cause everybody plays a fool. Run all these games on you. I know about this fool. The shame's on you. And I'm over you. I remember waking up to find that your ass ain't here. I remember staying up at night, crying cause you left me here. Finding those letters and all those late night phone calls. I even gave up my time and pushed all my friends aside. Gave you all my money when you didn't have a dime. To find that you were loving her and giving her all your time. There's nothing I'm wiser now. I'm not gonna let you play me out. I know but it's cool. The shame's on you. And now you cry cause I don't want you. Cause everybody plays the fool. Run all these games on you. I know about this fool. The shame's on you. And I'm over you. Cause everybody plays a fool. Run all these games on you. I know but it's fool. The shame's on you. And I'm over you. Hey, he wasn't worth my time. No, 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 no. Everybody's somebody.
Okay, so I gotta ask this question.
Yes.
How do you prepare your voice to sing the notes that you sing?
Ooh, a lot of vocal exercises, a lot of warm liquids, water, no ice cold water. So preparing myself to hit those notes, it's a takes a lot of vocal training.
Mm.
I have been vocal trained since the age of 9. So there's a lot of things that I still remember of exercises that I can do, or even coating your throat with warm liquids. I remember Aretha Franklin said that she would always have a steamer in her room because that would help open the vocal cords. A lot of people don't know, like sometimes when you are in, and I'll tell you because this has happened to me. I remember I was at a wedding
Mhm.
and it was too hot. It was too hot, and everything, when I tell you I was this close to passing out, my voice changed and everything.
Mm.
So that's why I think when there's a video with Beyonce with Destiny's Child where she's telling them to turn the lights off, because you can be on a stage and you have all this light that's coming to you that is creating heat, which is not good for the voice at all. So
Mm.
when there's fans and when there's different types of air circulating, it
Mhm.
opens up the vocal cord. So that way you won't, for one, you won't pass out. And number two, where your vocal cords will be open so where you're able to sing and you won't put strain on yourself.
Hmm.
So it's a lot of people don't know, like, why they ask all the time, why is there fans on the stage? Because like the lights brings a lot of heat. If you
Mm.
see a lot of artists that are sweating, it's not sweating because they have on all this, because the lights bring
Mhm.
a lot of heat.
Mhm.
And so if you see them having water on stage, that's why, because it's a lot of heat with all these lights and you're moving through the stage, and there's a lot going on to where it's like you're just
So you gotta
trying to
hydrate.
move. Yeah,
Mhm.
you got to hydrate, you got to get some circulation going. So
Wow.
that's really how I do prepare. And sometimes with when you do have shows, moving across the stage a lot, it just creates a lot of friction to where it's like, hey, I need something. I need this. Somebody got to fan me down or cool me off, because
Mm.
you're in the moment and the adrenaline is going, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of things where you just your body just overheats.
So is it the same as because I think that I had read one time that Aretha always wanted, when she performed, the buildings to be warm.
Yes.
You know, the AC needs to be not cool. So is that the same if you walk into a building and they have it on 68 inside because they're trying to overcompensate for the bodies getting in the building? How do you go on stage? Do you like?
So I've never encountered that before because they have had the places that I have performed, the venues that I have performed at, they do keep it, they don't keep it cold, but they keep it warm enough because I know like there's a lot of club owners that for a reason have fans in there because guess what? You're gonna have people going to the bar to get something to drink. And they do that on purpose.
Make sure I gotta get some liquid because I'm hot. I'm thirsty. Yeah.
And a lot of them don't do that because they want their customers to go to the bar. They want them to get something to drink. Now, when I performed at the township wasn't that cold. Honestly, they had it a specific temperature to where everybody really felt comfortable. They got it right. I can honestly say that it was not hot in that building because it wasn't cold in that building. They had it warm enough to where you won't feel cold or you won't feel too hot.
Okay.
So that building was really nice to perform in. Even when I performed at BB King's in New York, it was, and I even had on a jacket that night and they had lights. So it was just right. They had it, they had everything together that night.
Wow. Well, everyone, y'all just got some information on how to take care of your voice. And I always drink. I don't drink cold. I've always drank room temperature water. And in the wintertime, it's harder for me. And I become dehydrated because even room temperature water is cold.
Right.
And I just drink water too fast. And I just wanted room temperature. So yeah, so I get about the room temperature, and also, yeah, it's better for your voice not to always drinking, cold things. You got to keep it, warm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So when this is Nesha Davoice, if y'all have any comments, any questions you'd like to ask her, please chime in. I'm so glad. Nate from Brooklyn. I figured that out, Nate. Now, Nate, I had to look at that a few times and go, Nate, FRM, is that an acronym for what? So Nate, I got it. Nate from Brooklyn, thank you for joining us. Thank you. And he says, amazing, cool. And getting crafty with it out of New York. Yay, from New York, BB King's. Hey, y'all. I missed that venue. Yeah, she's right there in New York City. Thank you, getting crafty with it, for joining us. Thank you, guys. Don't forget that my website is thehotpeppershow.com. You can go on there and find out. I am on Spotify. The podcast that you see on Mondays on Spotify, iHeart, Deezer, Amazon, Google. So you can always go back and listen to the interviews. You can go on my YouTube channel, which is The Hot Pepper Show TV on YouTube. But better yet, just go to my website, The Hot Pepper Show. Click on the icon that says YouTube Live. Subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe. I know you look at the videos, but just subscribe because I need to get the algorithms up and get people to come over to the Hot Pepper Show, because this is a great platform where you get to hear artists like Nesha Davoice and others that have been on here. And it's going to continue for the year of 2024. So subscribe, like, comment on the videos. I would love to hear what you have to say and what you think about the interviews that I am bringing you. Love. Thank you. Getting crafty with it. Tell Danielle, I said, hey, Danielle, in case you're looking out in New York City, congratulations on your new house in Delaware. I'm coming to make sure my room is together. I got a place to stay. So let's get into the new stuff. Let me see. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go back to handle it. I got to go back to handle it. She'll be here soon. Good. Let me know when she gets on getting crafty with it. I got to go back to it. I just have to, in case you missed it, I got to play it again. And I can do that because it's my show. It's my show, so I can play it. So I want to play it again because it's so hot and it's so fresh. So y'all, you're gonna like it. This is "Handle It" by Nesha Davoice right here on the. Come on, girl. You know when everything. Come on. I need you to get out the way. Thank you. Just move over. Here it is, you guys. Check it out.
pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He's talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Fuck up in the club, like in a superstar. Everywhere I turn, it looking like you're looking at my dress like you wanna take a test. Let me show you, baby boy, that you can't handle this. You're saying what you want, but this ain't what you want. You're saying what you want, but this ain't what you want. You're talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. This little cutie trying to get me with his pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He's talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? I know you want it, I can see it in your eyes and show me. You wanna give it to me, baby, you like it. Every time that my hips is wide, you wanna take it to the dance floor, go. You say you like the way I move it slow. You wanna go a little faster, go. The baby boy got my hips, I know you never seen a gal move like this, girl. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. This little cutie trying to get me with his pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He's talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. We walked up to the body, said, "Gal, I feel your cup." And I looked to my left, I said, "Baby, fill it up." And he took me to the dance floor. Did you turn it up? Said, "Did you turn it up?" Said, "Did you turn it up?" Said, "You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Tonight, I'm feeling like a superstar. Not caring who you are, I'm on the floor. Who you are tonight, I'm not trying to get with you, not going home with you. Just let it go. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You saying what you want, but this isn't what you want. You talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. This little cutie trying to get me with his pesos. He say he wanna fill up on my mangoes. He's talking all this ish about trying to get with us. But do you think you got what it takes to handle this? Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your back, break it down, run it down to the floor. Back to the dance floor, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up.
Okay. Thank you. I had to do it. So it reminds me of the song, not the other Beyonce song, not Single Ladies. It reminds me of the um ah, da, 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 do, 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 da, da, where she's doing the different dances.
Yeah.
Um,
Get me body. Get me
that's
body.
that's what
Get
it
me
reminds me of.
body. Yeah, when you're closer to me while we grind to the beat.
Come on.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
like, come on.
Yes. Get me body. I loved that song. And I
Girl,
think when we heard
I do
it,
too.
it was like, wow, like it's almost identical.
Yeah. I love that song too. I love to see the choreography for the song. I love to see her
Yes.
dance the song because yeah, that's the one. So someone asked, DCH promo,
Uh-huh.
when will you release a new project?
So I'll be going back into the studio very soon, and we're hoping to put out a project hopefully by the fall, or maybe um, probably late 2000 this year, 2024. So
Okay.
we definitely have a lot of things going on, especially with the release of my new single, What If, that we really would like to put out another project. My last project was 2011, which was Love Chronicles Volume 1.
Okay.
So I think now is due time for me to put out an EP for everybody so that they can hear something new from me.
Yes, because we need to hear something. I don't want to say new from you, but we need to hear some music from you because I know you have some in the works and some
Yeah.
archives that are just sitting there on the side like I just want to be heard. Can I just be heard? Can I just be
Yes,
heard?
yes. And it's good to have a catalog. It's really good
Yeah.
to have a catalog. Over the last 14 years, I have like a bunch of songs that a lot of people probably may not have heard because when you're doing projects, you go through songs. Some may make the cut, some may not.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes depends on how I'm feeling at the time or what type of sound we may be going for. The producers that I do work with, we have a really good relationship. So sometimes we may do pop, we may do something that is hip hop R&B ish.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I understood now as the older wiser I become is
Mm-hmm.
where my lane is, and
Mm.
that is R&B soul. And so
Yeah.
it took a while
Yeah.
to really understand what my lane was,
Yeah.
and to understand, to show the public, to show everyone, and show the world that how versatile I can be,
Mm.
because there's a lot of people who have never heard me do a pop record before. And I remember years ago when we put out Voodoo, there was a couple tracks that were just put out there, and people were like, well, who is that? Is that Sierra singing the song? No, that's me. No, that's me.
That is not Sierra. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And even with What If, like I hear this a lot where people saying, is that Fantasia singing a song? No, it's
It's
me.
me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No, it's me.
Me. Me. Me. Me. Me.
Um
Me. 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 Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to be able to write your music is a beautiful thing. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
being able to think outside the box, and someone gives you an idea, and to be able to
Mhm.
bring that idea to life is it's a really good feeling to
Yeah.
be able to do that.
And to be able to write the music, right? And then you get the royalties for the rest of your life because it's your song.
Right.
It's your song, and other people can sing your song. So it's even better. Like, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So own your stuff. Okay, so my aunt is on here. My aunt Moselle says, "Hello, Papa. You're looking good. Love your hair, and girl, you got some moves. I got some what? I just say I got some moves. I am proud of you. I'm proud of you, Auntie, for joining me. It means a lot. It means a lot. You have no idea." And Carolyn Smith says, "Oh yes." I think she was responding to you coming out with some music because yes,
Yes.
my cousin. Hello, Pepper. You looking pretty. What? My cousin and my auntie on here. Mama, I didn't made it. I didn't made it. I didn't made it. I didn't made it. Everyone, this is Nesha Davoice, and give them your platforms that they can follow you on.
Yes, you can follow me on my website, www.nisha the number 4 ever.com. I'm on all social media platforms at Nesha, NESHA DAVOICE.
So, y'all don't leave yet because y'all heard her sing a little bit of Beyonce, but she gonna sing her own stuff. She doesn't know this, but I just kind of yeah, she all right. Look at she like the room is warm, right?
Yes,
you got your room temperature. Yeah.
yes,
And
yes.
so look here. Welcome to Texas. We said,
Uh-oh.
hey
Uh-oh.
y'all, hey y'all, don't leave yet. Hey y'all, don't leave yet, because she gonna be singing for y'all. So let's get back into another song. How about we play uh the reason behind this song is one of your influences, which is Mary J. Blige.
Yes, yes.
You and I. And I love the twist that you have on the song. And folks, you will pick up on this when you hear it. You'll be like, oh, Mary J. Blige. And then, of course, Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Time is a part of this too. So tell them about You and I.
So You and I was presented to me by DJ Skaz, who is Big Daddy Kane's DJ, and we worked together. We worked together for quite some time. And when he presented the track to me,
Mhm.
he said, Nisha, yo, this would be dope if you wrote something to it. And so we toured around with a lot of different things, and I was like, you can't do this record without keeping the hook the way it is. And so I said, okay. And shouts out to Kenny Green for
Oh,
writing this dope song, Reminisce. And I met Kenny years ago. when I was, doing a whole bunch of different
Wow.
different tours in New York. And I remember the very first time I heard Reminisce, and I don't care what anybody says, like the hook to the song was infectious. You can't listen to this beat without thinking, how can we make it right? So I was like, I can't do anything with that. So I kept the hook and kind of twitched it a little bit, and then decided that I heard some other things. I said, you know what? I don't want to do it the same exact way. I want to give it a little twist so that people can say, "Oh wow, she added that to it." Yes, exactly. Adding the "Remember the Time" from marriage from Michael Jackson's "Remember the Time," putting those two songs together, it's one of those things where people can say, wow, that's dope that somebody would actually think of that. So just being creative to put those things together. And the song really just talks about, it's the same scenario where you're talking about or reminiscing about one of your past loves and reminiscing about the things that happened between you and that person. And it's a dope love story. And we were able to bring that song to life so that people could still have that same feeling about the record, but then also put my own twist into it as well.
Nice. Well, everyone, here's the song she's talking about. This is Nesha Davoice with You and I right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Sometimes I think about all the things we've been through and all the moments we shared. But it seems like you forgot all the moments that we shared. Do you remember this? So long ago we were so in love. Don't even know where we went wrong. You say some things, I say some things. Next thing I knew, all we had was gone. I remember you used to love me. I remember you used to hold me. Reminisce on the love we had. How can we make it right? How can we make it right? All we do is fuss and fight. Do you remember all the love we had? Reminisce, oh. How can we make it right? All we do is fuss and fight. Do you remember all the love we had? Remember when we first met and our first kiss? Oh, I can't forget. In September, you gave to me all your love. Remember that we said that we would never play games and hurt one another. You seem to forget all the love we shared. How can we make it right? All we do is fuss and fight. Do you remember all the love we had? Reminisce. How can we make it right? All we do is fuss and fight. Do you remember all the love we had? Do you remember the time we were in love? Do you remember the time? All the times we shared. Do you remember the time when we were in love? Do you remember the time? Oh, do you?
She the hidden meaning in my metaphors. I'm Michael Jackson, I'm disrespecting the Pharaoh's flow. I said congratulations when I saw your wedding post. Even sent a card to wish you well with a dozen roses. And I remember that last kiss in your mother's bone and sexing you in they basement when they wasn't home. I know he just a replacement cause I wasn't grown. Immature chasing hoes, you ain't wanna be alone. I swear you didn't deserve that. Got word back from Durham, he ain't know your worth. Let's reverse that and turn hands of time back to the essence when you and me were inseparable. Destiny manifested. You the reason I know dreams come true. Baby, when I reminisce over you, my God. And you the reason I know dreams come true. Baby, when I reminisce over you, my God.
How can we make it right? All we do is fuss and fight. Do you remember all the love we had? How can we make it right? All we do is fuss and fight. Do you remember all the love we had? Can we make it right?
You the reason I know dreams come true. Baby, when I reminisce over you, my God. You the reason I know dreams come true. Baby, when I reminisce over you, my God.
Okay.
Yeah. Shouts out to Jay Gunn on that. He's the rapper on the record. It's
Someone
Jay
wanted to
Gunn.
know.
Yeah.
Nice. So, do you know DCH promo?
No, I don't.
I don't either. So, hey, DCH promo, thank you for joining the Hot Pepper Show. I've never seen your name before. So, thank you for finding this platform. I'm so excited. Tell everyone else about it. He says it's fire, or they say, I don't know if it's a he or she, but they say it's fire.
Yeah.
DCH promo.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
And Getting Crafty with It says, Nesha, can you share the process of getting clearance to use the samples?
Oh, so it's difficult. The process to clearing samples, of course, you must first and foremost get permission. But the way with this record is where instruments can be played over it, so where that it does not sound exactly the same. There's a lot of different processes, a lot of things that I've learned over the years of where um, you must, for first and foremost, gain permission to use those samples. You cannot sell anything that is a sample. That record, however, is not being sold nowhere. It was just actually something that we just decided to just place on SoundCloud for people to listen to, just to keep relevance. So
Okay.
it's one of those things where, but if you are trying to gain clearance, for example, ask permission because you
Mhm.
don't want to be in court for that. But you can also play instruments over those things to where it doesn't, I guess, sound
Right.
like it's the initial production. But with that being said, legal for legal purposes, gain permission to use somebody's sample.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can go through that of gaining permission, but it's also reaching out to artists to the artist
Right.
to gain that permission.
Great question, Getting Crafty with It.
Yes, great
Why,
question.
why you ask that question, Getting Crafty with It? You getting ready to go tell Mary J. Blige and Michael Jackson? Like,
Ah, that song is not sold nowhere, so
it's
you
like
can
it's
go
not
ahead.
so, y'all. But you did say it's available on SoundCloud if they want to hear it, right?
Yes.
And it's
Absolutely.
available if you want to listen to the Hot Pepper Show. I come on Saturdays from 3 to 6 p.m. and you can listen to it on Saturdays. Yeah, 3 to 6 Central Standard Time. Check out my website, thehotpeppershow.com. Look, I'm like trying to get people over. Y'all want to hear this song? Listen to the Hot Pepper Show. And Getting Crafty with It says, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
the
You're
information.
welcome. You're welcome.
She
But
said,
yeah,
no, not me. Y'all know I love my music.
but yeah, but please definitely gain permission, get permission from
Yeah.
even if it's not the artist, but get permission from the owners because again, we know that there's a lot of artists that do not own their masters, who do
Mhm,
not really own the record.
mhm.
So you have to know exactly who to contact because again, it could be the label that owns the song. The
Exactly.
artist does not own the song.
Right.
So
Right.
it's all about doing research, people.
All about the research. So thank you again. Okay, y'all, we got two more songs to go. And you want to sing now or you want to sing later?
Oh, I can sing now.
Now or later? Now later?
Sing now.
Okay, y'all. Y'all ready? Now, whoever just jumped off, y'all getting ready to miss it because he should get ready to sing. So she said, Amen. Amen to her singing or amen to who's talking about getting crafty with it? She's like, we messing up what I was saying. Okay, so everyone, Nesha about to sing. I don't know what Nesha gonna sing, but you can sing your heart to your heart's desire.
Oh Lord.
You need to drink some water. You need to get some coached up.
Mm-mm, I'm okay. I will sing my a snippet of my newest single, which is on all digital platforms, y'all. And I think Peppa's gonna play it tonight for everybody so everybody can hear it. But it's on YouTube everywhere. I am so blessed about this record, and I'm gonna sing a little bit for you tonight. And
Oh
it's
well,
called "What If."
you know what? No,
You may wait.
yeah, because I'm gonna play "What If" last, so I
Oh,
want them to hear you sing it. If you're gonna sing
okay,
"What If," you can sing
okay.
another song and then sing "What If" before "What If." Like, I'll be
Let
greedy.
me
I'll be like,
see.
like you don't have to. You don't have to. You can just sing "What If" when it gets ready for "What If." But if you want to sing another one,
Uh, let's see.
oh,
Um, hmm.
oh,
since you couldn't play it tonight, I got you. Baby, tell me what's on your mind. It seems like we're faded, 'cause you got me waiting. Been sitting here all this time. There's so much going on. I don't want to leave you alone. So tell me what it's gonna be. Will it be you and me? Can't be holding on too long. Hey, got me going in circles. Circles, baby, circles, baby. So tell me what it's gonna be. Got me going in circles. Hey. So tell me what it's gonna be. Will it be a you and me? Ain't got no time for the games. Just need you to be true to me. If you don't want it, let it go. Then you gonna have all these at the front door. Let's go. Why you doing that? Why are you doing that, Pepper?
I'm just acknowledging that you doing your thing. That's what I was doing. I was like, okay. Get your little rap on. Yeah, she went from singing to being like, I did it.
So tell me what it's gonna be. Will it be a you and me? Ain't got no time for the games. Just need it to be true to me. If you don't want it, let it go. Then you can kick all your stuff in out the front door. Let's go.
Bye. Okay. Everyone, Nesha Davoice. Thank you. She's gonna come back with what if too, because we're gonna do the what if before the what if. But this one I have to play. Oh, wait, got some comments. So she said, "Amen to the great getting permission." My sister says, "So has an artist ever told you can't use a sample?"
So however, with that, as I said before, is that everything that I've used have always been stuff available, not sold. I remember Adina Howard had mentioned something before, like on my mixtape, had said something years ago, and she was like, "Oh, you need to get permission. You need to get permission." None of the songs that I have ever used have been sold. So if you're going to at the time when we were doing mixtapes, that's when everybody was utilizing everybody else's beats. And at that time, it was to a point where it was not where you or everybody was asking to use beats, because this is what people were utilizing at the time to gain notoriety, also get deals, etc. So those type of things. So I've never been told by an artist, hey, you can't use this, because again, Circles was Lil Brother's sample. They have never come to me and said, what's this chick using my song? I've even seen Knife Wonder in public here in Durham, and he of course knows it. So at the end of the day, it's not something that has been sold. It was just something that we put out that was a fun record to do, where people really enjoyed it. So trust me, to keep myself and my producers out of trouble, we would never do anything to jeopardize us or put us in a bad position to where we are sampling someone's work without acknowledging or even gaining permission from the label or from the artist.
Okay. Thank you for that information. Sloana North is clapping her hands. Thank you for the question, Gloria Hill. Sloana North says, wow, amazing vocalist. I know, girls. Amazing. DCH Promo says, if you could work with any producer in the industry, who would that be?
Oh, okay. I have several. But there's back in the day, if I could have worked with him, that would have been Rodney Jerkins. That could have been Rodney Jerkins. I know we don't see a lot of Rodney Jerkins right now, but
he's doing stuff.
Yeah, he's still doing stuff. But when he did that Full Moon album for Brandy,
oh yeah,
when I tell y'all, it touched that whole album just touched my soul, because Rodney has a really good ear for R&B, just as well. He reminds me a lot of Vince, being in the studio with Vince, but Rodney has a good ear for R&B. And Rodney also combines the gospel world, a little bit of some of the gospel mannerisms along with the R&B. So it gives you that feel that creates timeless music. Timbaland does also, but at the same time, Timbaland is more on the hip hop R&B. It's not on that soul tip.
Right.
Rodney Jerkins gave you R&B soul all day long. And a lot of the music is classics. Tony Braxton, I mean, come on now. Like a lot of people that he worked with, these are still classics.
Yeah. You're right. Harmony and Life, thank you, from Atlanta, Georgia. What? Thank you, Mr. Smith, for joining in. Let's see. Gloria Hill says, go ahead. Go ahead. I guess go ahead with the singing. Go ahead. Carolyn says, yes, amazing vocalist. Christy Love. Welcome, Christy. You made it here, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, too. Nicole says, amazing vocalist. Yes, she is. Sloana says, hey, Christy. Gloria says, thank you. Christy Love says, that's a fantastic fact. Thank you, Christy, for noticing the fantastic fact. So I'm about to play this song. You know I love this song because I did the post today with that song. You know I love Butterflies. Y'all, I love this song. This song is so much fun to me. It's like you just want to dance around the room, and that's what I was That's what I was doing today. I was dancing around the room. I was dancing in the car. I was dancing at the light because it's such a happy song. You wrote Butterflies.
Yes, I did.
Is this about someone, or is this how someone makes you feel, or is this about life, or what is this? What is this song about?
So I had to tap into a happy place.
Okay.
I was in the moment of not so much singing too much about the sad part about relationships. I wanted to focus more on the happy place. How does the person make you feel the very first time you see them? Because if you listen to it, it gives you a familiarity of Erykah Badu. And remember that time when Erykah Badu first came out, Erykah made you want to feel in love. Erykah talked about, dating the guy, the corner boy, but the corner boy got knowledge. The corner boy knows a lot what everybody else don't think he knows. So she and Jill Scott made you feel love from a different perspective. So when I heard this record, when I heard the beat, again, DJ Skaz, shouts out to Skaz, when he played it for me, it was another thing that it was something that touched me as well. It's like, hey, I need to tap into that happy place of when the very first time I saw him, how did I feel? So you want to make women feel, beautiful about a relationship, the butterflies that you receive when you're first in a relationship. So this is what the song talks about. The honeymoon phase, not the when I'm ready to snatch you stage, but the honeymoon phase.
He said when I'm ready to snatch you. Everyone, this is Butterflies by Nesha Davoice right here on the Hot Peppers Show. Girl, hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go.
Butterflies, get me high up in the sky. You give me butterflies. Can't deny the way I feel. You give me butterflies. Get me high up in the sky. You give me butterflies. Butterflies. First time I saw you, oh boy, I already knew that you would be a special part of me, that you would be everything I need. When you smiled at me, something deep inside took over me. You make me feel good in every way. You're my sunshine on a cloudy day. Butterflies, get me high up in the sky. You give me butterflies. Can't deny the way I feel. You give me butterflies. Get me high up in the sky. You so give high me butterflies. Butterflies. You take me away with how you make me feel. I get butterflies every time you are next to me. Boy, you got me on a high, and I don't have a reason why. You were always on my mind. Boy, you got me hypnotized. Oh, butterflies, get me high up in the sky. You give me butterflies. Can't deny the way I feel. You give me butterflies. Get me high up in the sky. You give me butterflies. Butterflies. Give me butterflies. Give me butterflies. I can kiss the sky. You give me butterfly. Boy, you got me on the high. I don't have a reason why. You were always on my mind. Oh, you got me hypnotized. Give me butterflies. Yes, you do, baby. Butterflies, butterflies. Baby, 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 baby. Butterflies. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Butterflies.
Girl, let me go back up here. Let me go back up here. Because you is blowing up this page. Hold on. Let me go back to let's go back to Christy. Christy says, I'm so ready for the real R&B to make its necessary comeback. That's the fantastic fact. The after-mentioned producers were not to be taken lightly back then and definitely not now. Thank you, Christy, for that. Christy said, nice vibes. Nicole says, fire. Getting crafty with it says, yes, Miss Nesha. Love Butterfly. Beautiful song. Christy says she dancing. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if is that a heart or a turkey? What is that?
I think that's a dancing emoji.
What's next to the dancing emoji?
It looks like fire.
Girl, it looks like a heart or a turkey.
Oh.
It looked like some food. I was like, is that a turkey? Wait, look here. Look here. Look here. I got this, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a hand.
Oh, it's a hand. Okay.
Oh, girl, it's a hand like this.
Oh, okay.
Why look like a heart? I said, look like a heart with valves on the side of it. Okay. DCH promo says heart. Sloana North says, I'm loving it thus far. It's giving me a Mariah Carey heartbreaker vibe with her tone and range.
Awesome.
What a compliment. Okay. Same, Nesha. Chrissy says, getting crafty with it says, Pepper, I love it when your guests are so engaged feeling their music. Me too, girl. I love it. I love it when you guys are like involved and you love listening to your music, because a lot of times the artists will say, I ain't heard this song in so long, Pepper. I kind of forgot I did it. Thank you for bringing it back, because I forgot about the song, and I'm like, that's what I'm here for. Sloana says, great job. Nicole says, what's the name of this song? Love it. It's called Butterflies, Nicole. We talked about it. Butterflies. Butterflies. My favorite. Okay. Sloana says, amazing writing. As a writer, I have massive respect for other writers. Nice. Getting crafty with it. Clapping hands. Christy said, snap. And then Christy says, I'm snapping my fingers and rocking to The Voice. Oh,
thank you.
I know that's right. Nesha Davoice. So y'all, we're about to wind down, but I have to make some announcements to y'all. So next week, next Monday on the 15th of January, my guest will be Omar Cunningham. Who is Omar Cunningham? Omar Cunningham is the GOAT, G-O-A-T, of Southern Soul Blues. He's written for everyone. He's gotten many awards, and he's going to be my first blues singer on my platform. So I can't wait for you guys to meet him. There's probably music you've heard and you didn't know that he was did it, but his signature on his songs is Omar did it. So anytime you hear Omar did it, that's Omar Cunningham. January the 23rd will be Carl Cox. He's a saxophonist. He plays saxophone. He's been a saxophonist for Mesa Leak for maybe 23 years or so. The following Monday, the 29th, is Ace Livingston. Ace Livingston is a bassist. Dorian Holly is February the 5th. He has been on American Idol. He does the singing for American Idol. He does sing for, he's the background singer for Dance with the Stars. He was also Michael Jackson's vocal coach, and sang with Michael Jackson until Michael Jackson passed. So he's huge in the industry, Dorian Holley, and I interviewed him 20 years ago. So he's going to be back on my platform. Wayna is February the 12th. She's an artist out of DC. She's toured with not Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder. Also, Sean Hinton, ShonnHinton. He will be my guest on February the 19th. He's a guitarist and also a vocalist. He's also the guitar for Mary J. Blige. So he tours with Mary J. Blige. Also, Kurt Chambers, February the 26th, my first country singer. He was rock and roll, R&B. He if you want to catch the T-Pain video that's out with him singing Tennessee Whiskey, Kurt Chambers is on the guitar. So Kurt Chambers he was a part of a group called Franklin Bridge, who were on So You Think You Can Dance, or no, So You Think You Got Talent. Yeah, his group was on there. They came in like number 2 or something. But yeah, Kurt Chambers is going to be my guest on the 26th. And then March is Omar Wilson, March the 4th. Then Kari Simmons, March the 11th. He's the guitar player for India Ari. I see Don Tallman, March the 18th. Y'all, I have I'm booked until April or May. So please don't forget about the Hot Pepper Show. Support and tell everyone. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. I can't tell you enough. And then pass it around and share and like and comment so people can get to the page, because I believe that I have a great platform with great artists like Nesha Davoice. Come on, you guys. Come on. Are y'all enjoying Nesha Davoice? And that was for you, and this is for you and Dilwyn. My cousin is on. His name is Dilwyn. So Dilwyn, this is for you and Nesha. I had to get that in. Okay, so we got some more comments because people are commenting. Okay. Let's see. Christy, I'm snapping. June Murphy, thank you. Beautiful. She's been watching. Is it on Apple? Is your song on Apple, Butterflies?
Yes, Butterflies is on Apple.
Butterflies is on Apple. Okay, good. Great question, Nicole. You are really dope, Nesha.
Thank you.
Christy,
thank you.
That's so nice. Harmony in Life is out of Atlanta. Omar Cunningham, Southern Soul Royalty. You know who Omar Cunningham is, exactly. So Sloana North, Smiley Face, Dilwyn. Hey, cuz, great show. You are on fire. Thank you, Dilwyn. You see, I got that horn for you, Mr. Caribbean Man. And this is C&C Entertainment Group, Dope Show Pep. Harlem, I knew you in the background somewhere. Yeah, I knew you creeping in the background. Okay, everyone, this is Nesha Davoice. Don't forget, I'm here every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have a show on Saturdays, 3 to 6 on the Hot Pepper KZI. But go to my website, thehotpeppershow.com, and check out my show every Saturday. And then I'm here every Monday. So I want to play Thank You, I Feel Special. You should. Dylan. Okay, so the next song. Do you want to give your holla-jets, your shout-outs, your thank yous before you sing What If? And then after What If, y'all, we're going to play What If, and you're going to love What If. She can sing. Okay.
So but before I leave tonight, I just want to tell Peppa, thank you so much for having me on the show. Thank you to all of the listeners. Thank you all to the fans as well for joining the Hot Pepper Show tonight. Shouts out to my management, C&E Entertainment, Harlem, as well. Make sure you all go to my website at www.nesha4ever.com. Follow me on all social media platforms at Nesha, Nesha Davoice, Devoice. Thank you all again for all the love and support that you all have given me, especially throughout these years, and also on the single that Peppa's gonna play, What If. I am so blessed that we have done such great numbers with this record. It's probably one of my biggest songs, and I am so grateful and so humbled that I still have people that are listening to my music for these last 14 years. So, and I've been in the industry now for over 30 years. So I've been doing it for quite some time. but these last 14 years have really been great for me.
So are you going to patent something and put it in a bottle? Because excuse me, 30 years of black don't crack. What you come? I need you to come into the camera. Come into the camera. Come into the. Come closer. You ain't. Come on closer. Look at that skin. Look at that. And then y'all, she does this. She goes like okay. Okay. I'm thoroughly enjoying what I'm hearing. Girl, people are like, y'all, pass her around. I mean, that didn't sound right. Pass her around. Share her music. Tell everyone about Nesha Davoice. We're so grateful to you, Pepper, and your platform. You're amazing, and we love getting to know each guest. You always share with us. Thank you. You're so welcome. Okay, Nesha, it's yours. And after she sings, then we're going right into What If.
So again, you all, thank you. But this is a snippet of my song, What If. What if I was your lover? Would you play me like a fool? And if I was your best friend, would you think that I was cool? And if I said I love you, would you think that I was crazy? Ooh. And if I gave you my heart, would you break it into pieces just like glass? What if I never? Won't be a fool if I never. So what if I never? Ooh, what if, what if, what if? What if I never? What if I was your lover? Would you play me like a fool? And if I was your best friend, would you think that I was cool? And if I said I love you, would you think that I was crazy? And if I gave you my heart, would you break it into pieces just like glass? What if I never? Would be a fool if I never. So what if I never? Ooh, what if, what if, what if? What if I never? Would be a fool if I never. So what if I never? Ooh, what if, what if, what if? What if I was your girlfriend? Would you keep me satisfied? And if I was your wife, would you still come home late at night? You've got obligations, baby, baby, and I can't be the other woman in your life. We've got to end it right here, baby, 'cause I can't come between you and your wife. What if I never? Wouldn't be a fool if I never. So what if I never? Ooh, what if, what if, what if? What if I never? Wouldn't be a fool if I never. So what if I never? Ooh, what if, what if, what if? What if I never? So many girls were the fool for you. Yes, they did. If I know that I'm better without you, so much better without you, baby. Refuse to live a lie. Give it up with all your lies. Can't take it sneaking in out of all these places. Are you crazy? I deserve to have a good guy, someone who will treat me right. All I gotta do is ask for me. Yeah. Oh. So what if I never? Yeah. Oh.
oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. What if we never? Y'all. Nesha,
Yes, ma'am.
Nesha, Nesha,
Yes, ma'am.
Nesha,
Yes, ma'am.
Nisha, Nisha, I was supposed to be hitting the exit button, like when it gets to the end and be like, bye, because I need to get off, but I was like, but then people are commenting. So let's start with the comments, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
So Chrissy, Slona says, sang sis, DC promo wants to know any shows coming up.
Not right now, but hopefully in the spring.
Okay. Chrissy
Definitely
said,
keep you updated.
that's a great song, fire. Carolyn Smith says, love the voice, the beat, the sound. Everything about your music is so pleasing to the soul.
Thank
wow. Slona North Pepper always bring amazing energy. Thank you, Slona. Nicole says, love it. I know that's right. And then Slona says, awesome song. So everyone, thank you. Support artists, support independent artists, support them, support great music. She really does, Slona North. Yes. Hey, Jay Turtle. Yes, you can go back and watch it, Jay Turtle, because you're just not getting on. So go back. You got to go back to the beginning. Remember, YouTube channel. You can watch this. It'll be available. I'll have it on my Facebook page. So support. Lives are rarely as good as the record. She brought it with a snippet. Okay, we have to call Nesha Davoice Snippet. That's what we're gonna say. You got a new name, Nesha Davoice Snippet. Okay, so your uncle Ned and Mary watched tonight. Oh, my uncle and my Aunt Mary. Thank y'all. I feel honored, man. I had all my family on here tonight. Y'all gonna make me sing, not like Nesha, but y'all gonna make me sing something. So everyone, tell Nesha bye. Thank you again, Nesha. You're always welcome on the Hot Pepper Show. Welcome to come back when that project drops. You are welcome. Please give me a call and we will make it happen.
Thank you. Will do. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, guys. See you on Monday.